Welcome to Disarranged 1775, your number one live talk show.
What were you trying to tell me?
I'm trying to tell you we're live on TikTok. So,
okay.
Say out of the folks on TikTok.
TikTok, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? That's awesome, buddy. I can't believe we made it to 1,000.
Yeah. So, if you're on TikTok and you're watching us, this is a new experience. So
This is awesome. This is really, really good. Well, we appreciate everybody joining us, whether it's from TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and what else are we on? YouTube,
Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and Twitter, and TikTok, and
right.
Face Mash and Twitter book.
Dude, it was actually really cool last night when we were exploring the live and the sending of the gifts. That was the first gift I ever sent.
There was
so many. I didn't realize I had coins in my bank, so I send you some donuts. That was cool.
You sent me donuts. You sent me a lot of flowers, which was weird. You sent me. What was the last thing you sent me? Like a book or a.
I'm not. I don't.
The donut was.
I only had so many coins, so I just kept trying to find the coolest one for that was in my budget.
Yeah, the donut was cool. No, the flowers are great.
It's cool because I've been all the times that I've been watching TikTok, I didn't understand. I see these all up on the screen, but I never associated it until.
So yeah, you can take your money just the same as if you promote a video, you can take your money and buy those things, and they're they're extremely cheap because you can buy 1,000 of them for $1 or something like that, and
right.
then you just throw them out and
man.
Yeah.
That's it's pretty interesting, and I'm very happy that we finally have that reach. Being able to go live on TikTok is huge. It's the number one platform right now. So we appreciate, and everyone that's listening on your end, Matt, you better keep them entertained over there, buddy.
James Taylor. So let me bring this up before we get into it real quick.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll put this comment up here. He said, you tell him you want to. So they have this thing, and it caught me off guard yesterday. James Taylor was on with me a few times yesterday. Okay. And when I was on live, and these people come into your screen, they're like, do you want to battle? And I'm like, what do you mean battle? Rap battle, or what are we doing battle? And they're like, well, it's battle to see who's going to get the most likes.
So is that when you tap the screen?
No. Yeah, but I'm like, okay, I have one person watching me right now. It's James Taylor, so you're probably gonna win.
Wait, so is that the split screen, right? So there's two people on the screen.
Yes.
So if you touch one side of the screen, it votes for one person. If you touch on the other side, it votes for the other.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you win?
So I won. I won the one that James Taylor showed up and got my back for.
Dude, it's all them staffs aren't typing fingers right there, buddy.
But it's really awkward because you're sitting there just staring at the person, waiting for someone to send a like. So you're like, so how's your day going?
You got
it was weird.
You got to find the gift of gab.
Yeah. Some of those people don't have it. I mean, I was asking questions hey, I'll get into that later, but let's keep going. But yeah, that was weird.
All right, man. Well, your week was good. It was long. I was hoping we were going to be able to do the show Wednesday, but it's just work and life, and it's been hard to try to get the show put together. But I'm happy we're here tonight.
Yeah, it's hard, man. We try to fit it in during the middle of the week, and it's my work schedule sometimes with stuff. It gets crazy. So, and then same with you.
Well, I guess I don't think I shared that a couple weeks ago. I guess I could tell everybody now that I am currently got a new job. I'm a part of a really cool team. I'm working for Paul Davis Restorations here in the greater Baltimore area. Part of a really great team. They took care of me, and we had a couple conversations about things I could do for the organization, and just signed the contract about 3 weeks ago. So it's been pretty fun. I'm excited to get in this role, but it's a lot different. I mean, I've had the last 4 or 5 months off being able to kick it every day and work on the show. And
you mean it's a lot different being an adult?
All right, see this is
just.
I guess so. I guess being an adult is a little.
No, it's good. It's good that you got something. I think that it's a good fit for you.
Yeah, I agree too.
Something else that you're gonna be miserable in. So.
Oh man, dude, that especially my last position, it was the worst. it was absolutely the worst. So, anyways, I'm glad you're good, buddy. I'm glad we made it here tonight. We'll catch everybody up towards the tail end about our pre-show fiascos. I love you, and I know you love me, so that's
that's true. I do love you.
All right, pal. Well, listen, thank you everybody for joining us tonight, Friday night. It's a new vibe for us here at Disarranged, but I wanted to let you guys know we are a one-of-a-kind talk show written and organized, filmed, and hosted by veterans, where we discuss veterans transition issues known as FRC, or frequent reacclimating challenges, as you will learn tonight. Disarranged is a platform for both military and non-military individuals to connect in a safe and supportive environment. So again, thank you very much, everybody, for joining. I wanted to hop right into a couple things that I'm interested about, and I know that as soon as I bring them up to you, I think you've got something to say too. And I'm actually interested in your opinions on these things, because as much as most of the time we're probably on the same boat, I'm interested to see what your thoughts are on some of these topics. So the first one, Matt, is I want to talk about the WNBA player Brittany Griner. So this is let me just kind of what I know about it. I know kind of like a bird's eye view. So she's a WNBA player. She was detained by Russian customs service in Moscow.
Back in February.
It was back in February. Touch on that a little bit. What's going on in that?
So what happens? Okay, so I'll give you a backstory really of why she was in Russia, because a lot of people ask, well, why is she in Russia, especially around that time? I can't. I don't know for sure if it was right before or like actually on that month that they invaded Ukraine. I don't want to speak out of turn. It was right around that time, but. WNBA players go to Russia in the off season because they usually get paid upwards towards $1 million to play for a whole winter. All right. So they don't make much in the WNBA. They make probably, I don't know, like $40,000. Some of the better players probably make 50, 60 or something like that. So they go over there, they play during the off season. She was there, and I don't know if she was coming home or going back, but they found some cannabis-filled weed vape cartridges. Is that how you? Yeah. So basically, like a vape pen with weed in it.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you don't know, that's a huge no-no in Russia.
In the motherland.
In the motherland, apparently they don't like weed, or they have very strict laws against it. So they detained her. Okay. And I think, I don't know how their laws go as far as they don't have to tell you when you have a court date, right? So what's happened with her is they just keep extending her trial out. There's no we don't realize how lucky we are in America. I mean, our justice system is far from perfect, obviously. But there's the people over there, they're detained and their ass sits in there until they tell them they're going to see a judge. There's no that's it. So she's been extended. Her detainment's been extended since February, right? And what are we in? Almost July, right? And there's a backstory with this. I think if you're a sports fan or you paid attention to the Colin Kaepernick thing and the Black Lives Matter movement and all that stuff, she was a big proponent. She had some very
choice words to say
words about America, about how she hated it, and how I think she used the word hate. And if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure she said that. And that's she can't stand for the national anthem because it represents disgusting things, all this stuff.
So what is she? What's her story now? What is she trying to?
Well, she would like the U.S. to try to get her home. which is to me kind of ironic. I mean, if you, I don't know, I don't want to be rude or mean, but I mean, if she didn't, she doesn't like the U.S., she thinks it's horrible. She should probably be happy, but she's there. She's asking, and then that brings up what's the U.S.'s responsibility to bring her home. She is a U.S. born citizen, so I think we should.
She was painting the United States as a horrible image on a platform, on a large platform. Yes.
Yeah, she painted it with a very broad brush in her comments. She did say that she brought up the oppression thing, and I don't like how athletes bring up oppression when they drive into their 5-mile long driveway in their gated community, and but she brought that up, and how it just all this stuff. It's
right.
I'm sure, and I hope through this experience that maybe she will have an appreciation for the freedoms and liberties she does have in America. Hopefully
that would be the perfect story, right? That would be the full circle story, especially if she was sitting there painting America in a bad light and saying she hates America, and then now she's starting to realize the privileges of being a United States citizen and where we live in this beautiful country. It would be kind of cool for her to come back around and maybe be able to bridge some of the gaps from that one side to the other. I mean, it might be cool. Maybe something comes good out of it. Who knows?
And I'm not trying to discredit what she's saying. I don't live in the inner city. I didn't grow up African American. I'm not even going to speak on that because I'm sure there is all kinds of issues there. I just in the broader view, I don't think we understand sometimes how lucky we are as a country.
I agree.
I
agree. All right. Well, let's. So yeah, we're definitely going to follow up with this one. Let us know in the comments what you guys think. If you kept up with the story, if not, check it out. Let us know in the comments later on what you think. So the next
She's still there.
What's that?
She's still there.
She's still there. So kind of speaking on the United States and kind of where we are. And I know now, listen, people are gonna be like, oh, this guy has no idea what he's talking about. I don't. But I know that the White House press secretary has changed hands, correct? And this has been in the last couple weeks, month.
Yeah.
What's fill me in on this?
Well, okay. So the former White House press secretary, her name was Jen Psaki.
Jen Psaki. That was the redhead girl, right?
Yes, she went on to, I don't know, MSNBC or CNN. It's just gotten to the point now. It's not even like a Republican or Democratic thing when you watch. It's God bless the young lady they got doing these press conferences, but she spends more time searching through her notebook for answers to questions than she does actually answering questions. And one of her famous lines, I mean, this is just, it's amazing. One of her famous lines is we are in a historic economical state as a country. And she's right. I just don't know that she's thinking of it. That's the way we are in a historic state. Just probably not the way she's trying to put it. But yeah, I mean, if you listen, and I'm not saying anything, but I don't know anything bad about her. She's got a tough job. I mean, I would rather,
But in this position, Matt, shouldn't you be able to answer questions straightforward? Listen, if I say, hey, Matt, what's going on with inflation?
You should.
If there
is an answer for those questions, right?
Right.
If there's no answer for those questions, which I think is the problem, then you probably can't answer them, right? So I think that's part of the problem is there's not a lot of answers. Her answer for every question is pretty much the president saved the economy. We're in a horrible place. Jobs, blah, blah, blah. And Putin and Ukraine are the cause of gas inflation.
So let me ask you, man, has it we obviously know that's false.
Well, I'm sure that it plays some role, but there was
No,
I'm
saying a lot of the stuff, the gas that she's pumping, the air she's pumping into these tires on national TV.
Yeah.
To me, it's disgusting. Where's the truth? Right?
Well,
like, how do we find the truth? You know what I'm saying?
I think that's the scary part about it is, that brings me to the point where I see our country at, and I think we're going to talk about this next. We're so, I don't know that we've ever been so extremely divided on views. There's usually some middle ground where people can kind of associate with the other party. There's people that listen to what she's saying, and there might be people on here, and God bless you if there are, and they believe that we're in a great economical place. That they're not worried about paying too much for gas, and there's people that believe that,
right?
So it's scary that we are so divided as a country. I mean, so ideologically and everything, we're right down the middle, and we're not even like close to being down the middle. We're at like opposite sides of the country in what we believe. So,
well, I guess with that being said, dude, like. I guess not where, but like what's your opinion on our country's current state of affairs, other than obviously we've seen the separation of in beliefs and opinions, and everybody's on edge. Where do you see this thing going?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be, I don't see us coming back from where we're at right now. Because people who have gone progressive and started to think a certain way are going to think that way forever now, usually, right? Unless it affects them. Usually people don't change the way they think unless it personally affects their situation.
Unless you're in Russia and get arrested for
exactly like something like that directly affects your situation. Otherwise, if it's not affecting someone's situation, it's very easy to have beliefs when you sit in your home and you drive a Range Rover and sip on coffee. You know what I mean? Like a Starbucks every day. It's very easy to have like these beliefs, right? And that can go for both sides, Republican and Democrat. I'm just saying, unless it directly affects you at home, people probably aren't going to change their beliefs. So that leads me to believe that we are going to stay where we're at, if not get even further down the road. And there's been a lot of things that have signaled how different we are as a country that have happened. And
well, I want to state this also in the middle of that, as this is the best spot to put it. We're very young as a country. If you look around, 1776, 1770 wasn't long ago in the grand scheme of things. I noticed a lot of that in being able to travel throughout Europe and see a lot of the different countries that we are babies. So culturally, like we're gonna go through these ups and downs, and it's all about trying to get to the other end and keeping the flag high, right?
And I think new things are good, and I think new ideas are good, and new ways of, you can't always think the same way.
You have to grow. You
have to grow. So I embrace that part of it. It's just the radicalism on both sides.
Both sides. Oh, absolutely.
On both sides.
100%.
That's so extreme right now. It's just it's hard to get past that. Yeah. So.
All right. Well, listen, man, we're gonna take a quick 30-second break from our sponsors tonight, Neptune's Plumbing, and we're going to come back with the F.R.C. We'll see you soon. Special thanks to our sponsors over there at Neptune's Plumbing. Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to talk tonight about a program that we started here at Disarranged. And kind of what I mean by program is something that we've outlined and something we're going to be touching on every single week as part of our structure here of the show. So you guys will know for sure, veterans out there, that we will be touching on this, and we're going to have a list and every week keep building on it. FRC is also known as frequent reacclimating challenges. And this is exactly what it is I'm going to explain it to you, is where we focus on relieving the stressors of veterans the veterans face while separating from active duty. By taking a realistic and homegrown approach to the process, we hope to educate military members and civilians on the unique challenges our veterans face while returning to civilian life. Some of the highlighted areas that Matt and I have found are reconnecting and relating, housing and care and services, labor force preparation, structure with no structure, providing basic necessities, and a new pace of life and work. So tonight, what I'd like to do is Matt and I want to talk about the reconnecting part and the reconnecting phase of reacclimating to civilian life. None of these things that we listed are in any particular order, but these are what we found are highlighted areas that we've struggled with personally. And we would like you in the comments, if you can relate to anything that we're going to be talking about, jump on into the conversation. So tonight I wanted to touch on reconnecting and relating. That was one of the toughest things that I think that I struggled with, kind of figuring out civilian world and military world, especially with my friends, family. Everything kind of struggled, and I didn't necessarily notice or see the struggle until I got till years later, right? You don't really, you kind of like still kind of like have a fog of war. I think it's like with a new pace of life, trying to figure that out, I think, is where I'd like to start. I think for me, looking back, if I would have had a better understanding of the pace ahead of me, I would have maybe slowed my pace down a little bit, if you will. I think life in the fast lane, certain things, the Marine Corps teaches you to be very proactive, active, and ahead of the game. And I think with the pace of the civilian life and the pace of the military and certain things the military took care of for you, it made it a challenge.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's this is not something that I've dealt with. This is something that I'm still dealing with. Continually. And I think, like, when we talked about it, just around the time that you start to feel like maybe you're coming to reassociate yourself with society or civilians or family or whatever, you have that whatever mental lapse and you feel like you're right back where you started, right?
So, and it's hard too, because everything in the military is team orientated. Yeah. Orientated. I say that word wrong all the time. Where's my girlfriend? She's right here somewhere.
I think it's supposed to be orientated, but it's
oriented.
Oriented.
But I say it
That's
wrong.
how you say it. No, you said it right.
Oriented.
Well,
I always say orientated.
Okay.
That's the wrong way. Okay. Oriented.
Well, yes.
I shout out to my grandparents and my mother for providing hooked on phonics for me. Waste of money.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not a ringing endorsement for them.
Yeah. No, it was horrible. I didn't work for
I think they've gone out of business anyways.
Yeah, it is.
That's probably why.
I didn't help. I was not a success story. Anyways, it's hard because, again, back to the team thing. We've touched on it 100 times on here. It's you rely so hard on the person next to you to not only have your six, but to also perform a job that you don't have to perform, but it's going to be done.
Yeah.
And that's hard. Yeah. I mean, you see it in your everyday life too, right?
Yeah. Although I'm the only person at my job that does my job.
Oh, that's right.
So I don't really see it as much as my boss is fantastic. And I'm not just blowing smoke just in case he's listening or watches this. Like, this guy he's one of the best guys I know. And for him to have the level of patience to deal with the dumbass like me for as long as he has is fantastic. But I trust that if I left, he would take care of things for me. But his plate is everybody's plate's so full.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's hard to put tasks on people, but it's definitely different when in the military, you know, it's going to get done. You know, it's going to get done.
Yeah, no, I agree. It is tough. So a part of the reconnecting and relating that we want to provide as a service here in Disarranged is our weekly show. It's going to get better as we grow. We're going to have more resources and platforms and technology to support us as we get bigger. But for one thing that we can do right now, live action, is be here once a week for you, and jump in our live chats, give us a call. You need a buddy check. That's what we're here to do. So we're going to circle back to reconnecting and relating. It's like chow. It's continuous. It's something that I always struggle with going into different events. I could be good one store and move into the next one and be completely feel like I'm on the moon.
No, I mean, yeah, absolutely. These are definitely all these things, like you said, they're not in order. These are things that are definitely identified as the top struggles with reassociating and getting back into being a civilian.
So a part of this also, we're going to be, every day I'm always thinking about how can we make this experience better, not only for us as we grow, but for our viewers. And I started thinking about, we've kind of struggled getting our boys to like really buy in and kind of be a part of the process. And as much as I don't want to say it, it's our fault. I think with this reconnecting and relating, it's an internal process also. So tonight, if I got any of the Romeo boys listening, I want you to know I'm going to be circling around. Matt and I are going to create a roundtable Romeo link where we're going to get on. Won't be live. It'll just be for us in a safe environment. And I think we need to check in with our people and ask these questions right here.
Sure.
It's taken us how many months to build this and pull this together and understand the direction of our show, where we want to take it. It's only right that we sit back and look at our own network and look at our own people and say, all right, man, reconnecting and relating. What's up? Who has problems? Housing, healthcare services. Who needs help? I'll call anybody. I'm in sales. I'll call anybody. I'll knock on anybody's door. Labor force preparation. Who's not working?
Right.
You need a resume? Dude, got you. We got an organization that we're talking to right now. Boom. What do you need? Right.
Yep.
We need to be more of those facilitators instead of being those people like, yo, come listen to us. We know what we're talking about. Right. We got to pull it back, be a more hands-on NCO with it. The structure with no structure. I think that's one of the biggest ones for our boys. I think that's one of the largest ones, providing basic necessities, right? It sounds simple, but it's not.
No, it's sometimes,
and other people too. It's not just veterans, but right now what we're focusing on is veterans, and then a new pace of life and work, right up to the reconnecting and relating. It's a full circle of problems, and I want to reach out to them, and I want to ask them. I want to ask every one of our friends, well, how can we help them?
No, that's a great point, man. I think now is a great time. I don't think that we really identified. When we started this, we knew what we wanted to do, but I think through this process of talking about it and doing our shows, we really identified what our main purpose was going to be as a show, and I think it's important going forward that yes, we start in our own house and we talk to our own boy, make sure they're taken care of, make sure we're all, if anybody needs anything, that's where we go. And then,
well, we have to inspect what we expect. And it's something that was drilled into us as Marines. And buddy, real talk, just like, we talked about other things, that we hold ourselves accountable about our social media presence, and that we're, we got to learn a little bit different and tweak things this way. It's the same thing with our network of people that we consider our family and brothers and sisters. So I'm very excited to be kicking this off and have this as a structure of our show, and know that every week we get to maybe let our guard down a little bit and really jump into this program and see if we can just start helping people. It's what our main objective was when we started this. So I can't. I'm very, very excited about this and the growth that this is going to bring to the show.
I agree. Concur.
So, I concur, my friends. So this next segment, brand new to the show, my friend.
Okay.
All right. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to pick 3 cities. Okay. We're going to pick 3 cities, and we're going to look at the VAMC reviews, the VA Medical Center reviews.
Yes.
And I'm going to look up a couple reviews, and we're going to read them out loud, and we're going to give the star rating to see how miserable some of these healthcare facilities are.
All right. This is this is the VA review portion of our show.
Yes. We would like to actually, we should say, reviews out loud, where we pick a city and read their Google reviews for their local VA medical center. Don't miss your city.
Yeah. So if you live in a city, we want you, and you want us to read your review for your city. Just give us a hashtag, whatever your city name is, in the comments, and we'll fit it in there. We'll look it up. If you think you have the worst city, I was surprised at mine more so than Andrew's, but yeah.
Right,
so I mean,
I was all right. So it is kind of cool. I will say this. So I'm going to start here close. I'm going to start with Baltimore. And
you reading them all?
No, I'm not gonna read them all. I'm having a hard time getting into Google for whatever reason. No, I'm not gonna read them all. I am just gonna read the star rating. Okay. So Baltimore, Maryland is hanging in at a 3.2 star rating. Okay.
Okay.
I think
that's at a 5. That's at a 5. That's at a 5. So that's what a C.
That is okay. It is at a 5 stars. So
it's out of 5 stars. So what, it's a C, right? Right around C plus.
But you think medical facilities should be rated at a C level, pal?
I'm trying to play devil's advocate. All right, bud. Let's
oh man.
All right, let me just. Plus. Right.
I'm just gonna scroll and pick one.
Okay, go ahead. Yep.
Okay, so the first one I have is, let's see, this is about a year ago. Please change the telephone answering into a message. Everyone is not calling about COVID-19 or vaccines. It's very frustrating listening to a long-winded message about something that doesn't pertain to them. I'm just trying to set up an appointment. Also, please add instructions to the appointment email with the video appointment when it falls through due to a poor connection or whatsoever. Overall, you are all doing, an exceptional job.
There it is. See?
Update. The appointment phone operator just hanged up on me after not receiving a response after 3 seconds from answering my call. I've been on hold for 20 minutes. I think his 3 stars should have went to 2.5.
Yeah, he should have brought it down.
Yeah.
In all fairness, probably should have brought it down.
Okay.
Because he started out good and then it definitely went down.
Yeah. So now we've got Francesca Diaz. She completely over with the VA. If dealing with the providers who do not listen to concerns, hang up on you, blurt out your health information in hallways, keep you waiting for hours just to get medicine, speak disrespectful to veterans, and don't care to hear your complaints about how you've been treated is for you, please visit the VA. Very unpleasant experience with this facility. It's a wonder how some of these providers have been given the honor to work with some of the finest soldiers, sailors, Marines, airmen, and Coast Guardmen. Wow. We'll definitely speak to patient advocate department once break is over. Got to get your break in before you start bitching.
Oh yeah, you got to eat, man.
Get your R&R in before you start bitching.
You're not getting that time back.
I can't go through this treatment. So she's not impressed. Okay.
Yeah,
So
that
is the Baltimore VA coming in at a staggering 3.2 star rating on Google. All right.
C plus.
C plus. Who do you think else was a C plus in here, pal?
Oh, I'm going to give a wild guess and say maybe Detroit, Michigan.
Heyo, Detroit coming in. Ooh, buddy. Oh, wait, that's the regional office. Hold on, pal. I was going to say it dropped.
I was surprised that it came up as a 3.2.
It did. Well, is it the Ann Arbor one?
No, it's in Detroit. It's legit in Detroit.
The regional office?
No, it should be hospital.
Oh.
Detroit VA Hospital. It's legit in Detroit.
No, I know, but I don't know. I don't know why. Here we go. Sorry, everybody. We didn't. You could just fast forward this. All right. Yeah. Staggering 3.2 out of 367 reviews. I'm just going to scroll.
Nice.
We're going to pick one and read it. Here we go.
Oh, my God. I can't even imagine what these say.
Don Muir. Donnie boy. Don't bother getting into in a hurry here. My appointment was at 11. I checked in 10 minutes prior. Good service, man. At 12, I went back to the desk and asked what was going on. The lady at radiology desk, yellow, third floor, made me call and ask if I wanted to reschedule. Again, when I said no, it was 3-hour drive for me to get here, and she got very rude with me. Well, it will be another 30 minutes. Do you want to wait or reschedule? Obviously, I will have to wait unless I want to pay for the fuel for another 6-hour round trip down to a possibly treated anyway. What a joke. So glad they are here to help me. Sarcasm. Really, this is my fault. Dude.
That's not a good start, Don.
Don is not happy.
Don, it's not a good start.
It's not a good start, Don. Okay, India Berry. Most times you can't get a simple operator, and when you do get one, they forward you to your requested party. It goes to voicemail, and the mailboxes are all full. You ultimately have to give up. Thanks for your help, VA.
There it is.
There it is, India. All right, let's try to find one good one, right?
I'm sure there's got to be. If it's 3.2, there's got to be one good one.
I love the name. This is why I'm going to read this one.
Read it.
AJ Omama. I get mixed experiences from really knowledgeable and courteous staff that you want to adopt into your family to the most rude people who treat you like you're a waste of their time. Usually it's people who answer the phones that are rude, but you definitely get a ray of sunshine, or you rarely get a ray of sunshine here and there. I love those calls. I try to be kind to everybody, and since kindness is contagious, I make it a point to see how many people I can infect with it.
There you go.
Most of the doctors are great. A couple of them are rude, but most of all, the nurses are garbage and rude.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, AJ, your mama.
It's exactly what it is. It's AJ, your mama. Okay. And the last one we have, I believe, what did we do? The Dallas.
We did Dallas, Texas for James Taylor.
Dallas, Texas. Let me see. Does anybody? Can anybody out of just hearing the last two cities? We had Baltimore coming in at a 3.2 out of a 5-star. We had Detroit, Michigan coming in at a 3.2 out of 5-star. Who wants to guess Detroit? What's your guess right now, pal?
For Dallas, who wants to guess Dallas?
I want you to guess Dallas.
I want someone in the comments to guess Dallas.
Okay, listen, folks. You guys right now listening, get on there, start typing. What do you think Dallas is
We'll give it like 5-10 seconds. I just want to see what.
Should we give them a little I wish we had a little countdown or something. We will soon. Stand by. But okay, so we're just gonna get right into it.
All right, let's do it then. No one wants to guess. I'll guess.
Dallas is coming in at a staggering 2.8.
There it is.
Out of 5.
There it is.
There it is.
Joel Meza.
Joel Meza, thank you for your service.
Thank you, sir.
To the Lone Star State. It's going to be a Lone Star here in a couple of reviews, buddy. Oh, man.
It is a Lone Star.
It is a Lone Star State. Worst and most lethal VA medical center in the country. Almost killed my father, Korean vet, twice. Wow. And would have except I stopped errors of medications and treatment. Go ahead, Mark Stowell. Lucky I'm a nurse.
Oh, well,
wait times are several hours for lazy staff. Administrators down once into my present. This guy wrote a novel. I'm not getting into the whole thing.
Yeah,
Mark's not happy. Lone Star for Mark.
Lone Star for Mark. He is not happy.
No, he's not, dude. There's not a lot of happy people here in Dallas. So today I got here early for my appointment, having surgery, maybe on Thursday. I did my anesthesia pre-op and sat here waiting. At 11:07, I asked at the station about my 11 a.m. appointment and that I also have 11:30 appointment. When a lady behind me announced that she's here since 10 a.m. and her appointment was at 10:30, they called a nurse and she was taken back. It's 11:50 now, still nothing. I guess my time is not important. The lady behind the desk seems annoyed that I'm even asking her or here.
Yeah, she's probably annoyed she's there too. So it probably works. She's probably annoyed he's there and that she's there.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to do one more for Dallas before we get out of here.
All right.
My friend is in there now. She took her husband in at 1 p.m. It's now 7:30 p.m. and they have not even gotten back to give her an update. He is in kidney failure. It's a damn shame to make her wait like that. This place is horrible. She just buried her dad yesterday and is exhausted. Someone please update her. It's just inhumane. Dallas, get your shit together.
Why? Wow. But isn't that like a comment section? What did she think? Like the chief medical officer of the Dallas VA was going to be reading the comment section all of a sudden on Google and then go in there and start ass. Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Smith, looks like they need some help. Let's whoop it on.
Right. No, I mean, that's usually like an afterthought thing.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. All right, pal. Let's say that was fun, and it's going to get better, and I can't wait. So if you guys want us to do your city, please drop a hashtag in your town and your local city VA, and tune in next week to watch us read the review and
out loud.
Reviews out loud. So I think it's been a long-awaited time for one of these, my friend. Yeah, so let's get a buddy check in here. If there's anybody in the comments right now that knows anybody of somebody that may need a buddy check, or if you want us to call you right now, please put your number in the thing. But for right now, we are going to we're gonna give a ring ding dong to some people, man. I love the buddy checks. I hate when we miss them, and I just love when we get back to them.
Buddy checks are great.
All right, so let me. So would you? Are you going to send some money over to Russia and support?
I think we've sent enough money to that area.
I agree.
I don't know. I don't think Russia. I don't know if Russia needs money, but I'm not going to speak on that. No, I'm personally not going to send money to Russia. No.
All right. Let's.
It's expensive enough to fill up my gas tank. So.
Oh my God, it's pretty bad. All right, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna get him on the horn.
That's a him.
Yes, it's gonna be a him.
Okay. I thought you were gonna call Mom.
Hey, well, that number is not working.
Perfect. There it is, bud.
Well, there's the first part of the check.
There you go.
Update the number.
Not doing well.
Yeah, they must be thriving.
Right. Doing great things.
Okay, hold on. I got an audible. I'm going to throw an audible real quick.
Throw an audible. Throw it in.
All right, here we go.
Let's do it. Ringing at least. That's good. Your hair looks nice.
Thanks, pal. It's growing back.
It's good.
Hello?
Hey, is this Katie?
Okay, I was like, what the fuck's calling you?
Hello, Katie. This is your brother and Matthew from the live.
Hey, how are you?
Changed.
Happy Friday.
Hi, happy Friday.
Happy Friday. I know you. I know you were out on a date. I wanted to just do my due diligence as a brother and give you a call. Make sure you're doing good and he's paying the tab.
Tell us about the date.
Yeah, he paid the tab and I got a $20 side salad. I'm like so shook.
Oh my God. He paid for that?
He paid for it. It was $20. It was $10 for the side salad, $10 for chicken.
Katie, can you give us a star review out of 5 on your date?
A what?
A star review out of 5.
Oh, 5 out of 5.
Whoa!
Yeah, there it is.
I do that. It's minus my side salad being $20. All else is great.
Awesome. Can you tell us what city you're in?
Yes, I'm in the great city of Baltimore, Maryland.
There it is.
There it is.
Katie, did you know, not far from you, the local VA has a 3.2 star rating. So
that place I won't be attending. Fuck the VA.
Awesome. Well, listen, sis, I'm happy you're in the area. You too, enjoy yourself. Thanks for picking up our call. We love you.
Have a good night.
Love you. Bye.
It's awesome. 5 out of 5.
Hey, dude, the guy's doing something right, bud.
Something right, bud. Either that or she's just trying to make him feel good. I don't know.
Hey, probably. All right, buddy.
5 out of 5 is pretty hard, man. That's good. At least she's happy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Let's try to. I'm trying to think. I'm going. Oh, here we go. You're gonna like this one, pal. This one's gonna be right up your alley.
Oh my gosh.
This one's gonna be.
It
good.
scares me when you say things like that.
Why?
Because it's usually like something that's not right up my alley.
Okay, guy.
And well, I'm just saying when you say like this is going to be awesome, it's usually awesome for you and not for me.
No, I think you'll enjoy this one.
Okay.
Ooh, let's see. Why does it do that? Why can't we have the ring?
I don't know. I would rather have the ring. Yeah.
I'd much rather have the ringtone.
It's very irritating.
If we have to leave a message, I'm letting you leave it.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 4693714.
Joel Meza.
0 is not available.
Go ahead.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Mijo, how's it going, buddy? Hey, listen, you need to go and figure out what's going on in the Dallas VA, pal. All right. Watch our show from tonight. Read the or watch the reviews part, and I want some feedback on what's going on in that city, among other things that are going on in that city. You know what I'm talking about.
Semper Fi, Meza. All right, dude. Listen, we're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna wrap this show up, pal.
Wrap it up.
I got one more coming in hot.
All right.
Well, however hot I can. Oh, so you hear that? That's not cool.
What was that?
That was me typing with the mouse.
Oh, it's an interesting sound.
This one would be good if he answers.
good for you or good for me?
See, I love that. It's way more legit.
I like the ring too. It's nice.
It's better. Makes us look cooler.
I agree. It would be nice if someone answered the phone too. Make us look really cool.
Yeah. What? Want me to call you, bud?
Yeah, we might as well call each other.
Please leave your message for 84521.
No one puts their name on their voicemail, dude. No one.
0877.
Officer JP Roy, this is your best friends over at Disarranged, Andrew and Matthew. We are calling to give you a buddy check. We hope you're well. We hope you're being safe out there in the streets. And thank you for your continued service to this country and your local community.
Is that JP Roy?
It is JP Roy, buddy. Hey, JP, you're live right now. You could have been live right now, but
Give him a ticket. Give him a ticket, bud.
Yep, give him. Hey, when in doubt, give him a ticket.
Give him a
Love you,
ticket.
buddy. Semper Fi. Well, that was a huge fail, pal.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's what everybody's doing. Hey, listen, I'm glad everyone's doing well. Let's just assume that that's why they're not answering the phone, right? They don't need a buddy check. So.
Oh.
Hey, yo.
Oh.
I know who it is.
Hello? Hello, you're live.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I just wanted you to feel good that at least your mom
I knew I.
and I wanted to call in and say hello and what a great job you guys are doing. I'm very proud of you.
Well,
But I would like to
thank
see
you.
my grandson on the screen real quick if I could.
uh-oh.
Because I know your favorite fan, Bryson, is
Bryson.
in the studio.
He's doing something. Yo, B-Man. Mom, I think
He's not sitting here watching.
he's off doing his own thing. I haven't seen him since the
He didn't want a front row seat to the show. He's like,
No, there's probably a
I've
booby
seen
trap
this
waiting.
before.
There's probably a booby trap or something waiting for me around the corner. So as soon as I get up, I'm probably
There probably is.
there's
But
something.
anyway,
hopefully.
I wanted you to make feel good that at least somebody called into your show.
Well,
And
thank
I love
you.
you guys.
Love you too, Mom.
You're
Thank
Love
you.
you too. Thank you.
And anybody watching, I just want to say, anybody who's watching, you got to tell at least one person or two to subscribe to this show because it's the best show on the internet at times.
There it is.
Right now.
There it is.
There,
You guys-
no truer words have been spoken.
There's
I'm
no
telling
truer words.
everybody to tell at least one person.
Thank you, Mom. We love you. Have a
Thanks so
good night.
much.
Love you. Bye.
That's awesome, man.
I love it. That was fantastically sweet.
Do you have any saved rounds, bud? Anything for tonight to add on? Any
Do you want to bring something up?
No, pal.
Okay.
I just I want people to know that we work hard at this and we're very passionate about it. 5 minutes before we got on here, Matt and I were about to strangle each other. If the Facebook guy would have had the metaverse already put together, we would have been scrapping on them streets. But we're
might
just
have been,
passionate,
yeah.
man.
Well,
Yeah.
there's things that we feel differently about, and that's okay.
Well,
That's
all
what
right. So
makes-
yes, respectfully, there's things that we feel different about, but I think that I don't think of the bigger details of certain things. I look at a larger, right? Because and I think you're more calculated and understand more granular about certain things, and that's where I think we have a disconnect.
we process stuff differently.
Yeah, 100%. Well, I just want you to know, whether it's in the metaverse or in real life, pal. If we ever got the blows, it would never last.
Oh well, I know because you can't even stand up. So.
Oh, see. Okay. Yes, everybody. I actually have to have knee surgery. Thank you.
Good.
Good. Anyway,
Good. I hope you damage the other knee while this one was injured, so you have to have that one done too.
You're a real pile. You know that? So
who are
no
these,
more.
who are these
no more
5
saved
people that are
rounds.
still watching?
So no more saved rounds, pal.
No. Thank you everybody for tuning in on a Friday, and yeah, we love you. We appreciate you, and we love doing the show for you. So
Yeah, thank you everybody for supporting us and staying with us. We're gonna continue to the moon, and until next week, everybody, be safe, be awesome, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Welcome to Disarranged 1775, your #1 live talk show.